It's 2026, and the simple act of cooking, well, it's no longer just about the recipe. It's now about energy security. We've all seen headlines like this, right? With global energy prices going through the roof, that blue flame on your gas stove is very quickly becoming a luxury. So the question isn't what to cook anymore, it's how will you be able to cook at all? Today, we're going to figure that out. Okay, let's start with the crisis itself. To really understand the solution, we have to look past the headlines and see exactly why a conflict thousands of miles away is having a direct impact on your kitchen. This isn't just news, this is a direct hit on our daily lives. I mean, prices are skyrocketing, deliveries are completely unpredictable, and it means that gas stove we've always relied on is now a major source of uncertainty. You know, energy security isn't some big national issue anymore, it's a household one.
But here's the good news. There is a way to insulate yourself from all this chaos. So, let's pivot to the solution and really understand the two key electric technologies that offer a path forward. We're talking induction and infrared. First up, induction. Now this is incredibly clever. It all works using electromagnetism. Think of it like this. The stove creates a magnetic field that makes the pan itself vibrate on a microscopic level. So the pan becomes the heater. It's direct, it's super efficient, and get this, if you lift the pan, the heat stops instantly.
And then you have infrared. This works on a much more traditional principle, radiant heat. There's a powerful coil under the glass that gets glowing red hot, which heats the glass cooktop. That hot glass then transfers its heat to whatever pan you put on it. So in this case, the stove is the heater.
So here's the crucial point. While they might look the same, with those sleek glass tops, their methods are fundamentally different. Induction heats the pan directly. Infrared heats a surface that then heats the pan. And that single difference has massive implications. So, how does this difference in technology translate into a real-world battle for your wallet? Well, this is the energy showdown, and this is where things get really interesting. Just take a look at this number. With induction, about 90% of the electricity you use is converted directly into cooking heat. Because the pan itself is the source of the heat, almost no energy gets wasted. That is just astonishingly efficient. Now, infrared is still very good, much better than gas, but it tops out at around 70% efficiency. That 20% difference? That's energy that's lost just heating up the cooktop and the air around it, instead of your food. And in an energy crisis, that 20% is pure gold. Okay, so let's lay out the trade-offs. Induction is the clear winner on efficiency and speed. It's blazing fast, but look at the cookware. It's a specialist. It needs magnetic pots. Infrared, on the other hand, that's your versatile workhorse. It'll heat anything you put on it, from aluminum to clay. And this also highlights the other major factors we need to consider: safety and control.
So, why are we obsessing over a 20% efficiency gap? Because electricity is a domestic resource. Its price is far more stable than imported gas that's tied to a war zone. That higher efficiency, it doesn't just save you a little bit of money. It actually acts as a financial shield, protecting your household budget from all that global chaos. Okay, so with all this data, let's make it personal. This isn't just about picking an appliance anymore. This is about making a strategic choice for your specific situation.
Let's just reframe this. If your number one goal is the absolute lowest possible monthly bill, the answer is induction. It's no contest. But if your goal is to switch away from gas immediately without the extra cost of buying all new cookware, then infrared is the perfect survival choice. It works with everything you already own.
And we have to talk about safety, especially for families with kids. An induction surface stays relatively cool to the touch. You can touch it just moments after removing a boiling pot. An infrared cooktop, though, remains dangerously hot long after you turn it off. And that is a critical difference.
So let's bring all this together and think about the big picture, the future of your kitchen in this brand new energy landscape.
The bottom line is this. Making the switch to efficient electric cooking is one of the most powerful moves you can make to protect your family's finances and to ensure you can always put a hot meal on the table no matter what happens in the global markets. You know, if you're looking for the ideal strategy, you might want to consider a hybrid approach. Use a high-quality induction cooktop as your daily driver to handle most of your cooking and maximize those savings. And then, just keep a small, inexpensive infrared burner on hand for those one or two special pans that aren't induction compatible. It really is the best of both worlds.
And this is the question I really want to leave you with. In this new reality, where every watt counts and every choice matters, What is the most strategic move for your kitchen, for your family, and for your peace of mind?